I heard you say on another program this morning that you do expect Presidents Trump and Putin to speak this week. Is that a decision-making call, or is this just next steps?
Well, I would assume that they have a real relationship from the president's first term. They've talked already after the first visit that I had with President Putin, and I think this is going to be a very positive and constructive call between the two presidents.
And decisions will be made on whether to move forward with this 30-day ceasefire that the U.S. and Ukraine have agreed to, but Russia, at least publicly, has not?
Well, President Trump is the ultimate decision maker, our decision maker, and President Putin for the country of Russia is their decision maker. I think it's a very positive sign that the two of them will be talking at some point. I think that's showing that there's positive momentum, that there's an inclination on the part of both countries, and by the way, this includes Ukraine as well, to get to a long-term, durable peace here.
As we understand it, and please correct us if we're wrong, Putin's demands include, one, the complete surrender of Ukrainian forces in Kursk, that's that Russian region that Ukraine seized. Two, international recognition that Ukrainian territory seized by Russia no longer belongs to Ukraine. Three, limits on Ukraine's ability to mobilize its military. And four, a halt to Western military aid to Ukraine and a ban on foreign peacekeepers such as French or British soldiers in Ukraine. Is that accurate? And if that is accurate, it does sound as though Putin wants to keep the land that he seized, and then he wants Ukraine to not be able to defend itself in the future. Is Trump worried that accepting these conditions might just set the stage for another Russian invasion of Ukraine?
Jake, I would not call your description entirely accurate. Look, back before this visit, there was another visit, and before that visit, the two sides were miles apart in where they were. The two sides are today a lot closer. We had some really positive results coming out of Saudi Arabia, discussions led by our National Security Advisor, Mike Waltz, and our Secretary of State, Marco Rubio. I described my conversation with President Putin as equally positive. So the two sides we've narrowed the differences between them, and now we're sitting at the table. I was with the president all day yesterday. I'll be with him today. We're sitting with him discussing how to narrow it even further. That's how